So there are 5 main types of seeds that we can choose for our gardens. There are open pollinated, non-hybrid, heirloom, hybrids, and GMO seeds. So let's take a look at these seeds to see which one is best for your garden. These are the 5 main seed types that we can choose from for our gardens. They are open pollinated, non-hybrid, heirloom, hybrids, and GMO seeds. Let's take a look at the non-hybrid or the open-pollinated seeds. The non-hybrid and the open-pollinated seeds are basically the same type of seeds. The names are used interchangeably. They are both stable in terms of reproduction. This means that when bred, the seed will produce an offspring just like itself. The baby will have almost all the same characteristics of the parent. The seeds from the non-hybrid or open-pollinated plants are safe to harvest and can be stored and planted the following year with similar results. These are the seeds that are passed down from generation to generation. Family heirloom seeds come with stories of gardens past. You can save your own seeds. This is a great way to create your own food security. I was one of the speakers at the Montrose Food and Farm Forum this year. Bill McDorman was the keynote speaker. He was talking about saving our own seeds. I know how to save seeds, and I love to save some seeds every year, but when he was done talking, I was nearly moved to tears. The beauty of the seeds and the heritage and the history that goes along with them is so amazing. The fact that you can easily save your own seeds, and that is okay to do so, and it's okay to make pollination mistakes and get freaks of nature like punkzukis or braca flowers. The fact that you don't have to be in a white suit to save seeds was such a beautiful thing. He encouraged all of us to save some seeds. Seeds belong to the common folks. This is the way we all got seeds before the seed companies came into existence. Seeds were passed down from generation to generation and traded between families. Bill has even started seed exchanges at local libraries. So get this, you can go and check out a handful of seeds and grow them in your garden, then save some seeds to return to the library in the fall. He takes the mystery and snootiness out of saving seeds. Here's his website. You can go and check out what he's doing. It's RockyMountainSeeds.org. One other thing about saving seeds that you need to know is that as you save generation after generation of seeds from your garden, and you save the seeds from the very best plants, the plants will start adapting to your climate and soils and will become the very best plants that you can grow for your garden specifically. Yes, the plants will adapt to your garden if you will save the very best seeds to replant. The heirloom seed is a non-hybrid or open-pollinated seed that has been grown for over 50 years. Non-hybrid, open-pollinated, and heirloom seeds are all great for gardeners that are flexible on the yields, have low disease incidences in their garden, and for the people who love to come full circle with their food by saving the seeds and growing another crop. There are entire seed catalogs that are dedicated to heirloom seeds. The one company I like to support is Seed Savers Exchange. These people have a seed bank where they are storing culturally diverse and endangered seeds for future generations. They have a seed bank that stores thousands of types of seeds. They regenerate the seeds by growing them out and then restoring some seeds back into their seed bank. Seed Savers Exchange has 13,000 members in 40 different countries that also save seed and offer them to other people to grow out. In tomatoes alone, they have over 3,800 varieties in the Seed Savers Exchange catalog. Here's my member's book, and I can try any seed from any of the growers on my farm. I encourage you to look them up and at least order some seeds from them and consider becoming a member. Our future generations are counting on us to preserve the diverse varieties of seeds that we have today so they can have them tomorrow. The first hybrid seeds were developed starting over 100 years ago. This is the crossing of one seed variety with another in the same family, like corn to corn or tomato to tomato. The hybrid seed is the offspring of the cross. If you save seeds from a hybrid plant, you will get the traits of one parent or the other or something never seen before. This makes saving seeds from hybrids a risky business because you do not know what you're going to get. There have been cases of people saving seeds from a hybrid and eventually many generations down the road getting a stable seed that will reproduce true to itself. The advantages of growing a hybrid seed is that the seed developers work with the seeds to get seeds that are resistant to certain strains of diseases. This allows people to grow plants from a hybrid seed that will grow in areas where they couldn't before because the diseases were too prevalent. I know that some regions of the southern and eastern United States, they struggle to grow open-pollinated tomatoes because of diseases in the soil. Their solution is to grow the hybrid seeds that are resistant to the particular diseases that they have. This way they can still grow tomatoes. Hybrid seeds are not GMO seeds. They are a cross-pollination and not genetically engineered. Hybrids are a great choice for your garden if you want high and consistent yield and want some help with disease resistance. If you are a beginner, you might want to start with the hybrids because they are easier to grow. I do encourage you to try some of the open-pollinated seeds once you have your growing skills down. Alright, genetically modified seeds. You probably have heard a lot about genetically modified food, or GMO. There has been legislation to try to get GMO foods labeled because there are people who don't want to risk eating it. And the GMO foods are banned in most European countries. When I start hearing things like this is banned from a country and legislation to label a food because of its ingredients, it makes me really suspicious. Why are there so many people against this idea? What is wrong with it? There are many things wrong with what they are doing with the seeds. You should have your guard up. They do not know all the repercussions that the GMO seeds will have on our genetics, our health, the health and genetics of our insects and our plant population. And the last time I checked, we only have one planet, and it is in our best interest not to wreck it. For now, the GMO seed crops are for large agriculture and not home gardens. We do not need GMO seeds to create more food. There's plenty of land to grow food, and there's plenty of research that shows that we can feed our world from organically raised food, so we really don't need the GMO seeds to feed us. Any seed company that you buy your seeds from, you should ask them if they sell GMO seeds. This does two things. One, you are sending a message to the seed company that you know about and are keenly interested in knowing about their seed sources. Two, you are sending a message to that company that you will not buy from them if they are selling GMO seeds. This helps them to decide to carry or not to carry GMO seeds in the future. So there is a website where you can go and look up the seed companies that have made a pledge to not sell GMO seeds. It is at the Council for Responsible Genetics. It was founded in 1983, and it is comprised of scientists, lawyers, public health advocates, and citizens concerned about the social, ethical, and environmental impact of new genetic technologies. So you can go to the Council for Responsible Genetics.org and look for the Safe Seed resource list. Any seed company on the list will have safe seeds for you. So here's the bottom line about seeds. If you are a beginner or have trouble with diseases in your garden, then you will be best off with the hybrid seeds. Once you are a seasoned gardener and you want the diversity, flavor, and freedom of growing your own food without ordering seeds, then it is time to step up to the open-pollinated or heirloom seeds. The gardening game takes on a whole new level once you are growing many diverse vegetables and creating your own new varieties that are perfect for your garden, or freaks of nature, not man, that you create by accident. Maybe your most favorite squash in the future will be a punk zucchini. There are not enough evidence that GMO foods are safe, and I am not willing to make my family the guinea pigs on this grand experiment. There are so many wonderful hybrids and open-pollinated and heirloom seeds out there that we do not need to grow the GMO seeds. So let's stick with what nature has provided us.